Kidderminster Harriers Fans Podcast, episode 25. Welcome to another episode. And tonight and we're speaking with Noah from Kings Lynn. Hello, Noah. Hope you're well.
Yeah, I'm good. Hope you're well too.
Yeah, looking forward to the game tomorrow night. It's going to be pretty awesome. You did well, didn't you, the weekend? Actually beating Merthyr 4-0.
Yeah. It was a rainy day, but it was what we needed. I mean, on Bank Holiday Monday, we lost 4-0 to Chorley, and then at the weekend, we won 4-0. So it couldn't have gone much better, really.
I think at the beginning of the season, everyone forgets that everyone could beat everyone.
Yeah,
You just forget to be like, no, I'm going to smash the league. But then, yeah. One of those things.
yeah.
So Noah, did you do good transfer business in the summer? Signing a Harry's player in Jack Lambert. Did Jack play for?
Lambo, he's great. I think he's amazing. He's such a character. He's a personality. We haven't seen too much of him since
Oh,
he's joined. But I know he had a little bit of a fitness issue or anything. I think he had like a little knock or something.
oh, okay.
But we saw him in pre-season. He was good. He was electric on the ball.
He
You could
is.
see what he was doing. But yeah, we haven't seen too much of him since the league started. But I'm sure it'll come good. But we did a lot of transfer business over the summer.
So the reason Jack Lambert is not playing for Kidderminster Harriers anymore, and we got rid of him, was because last season he came back from to pre-season fat, and
Really?
Phil Brown is not having any of that. He had a beard to hide the fatness in his face.
Oh my
So he
God.
didn't play for us for ages. Then eventually he got on and stuff. I think it was last season. Yeah, must have been last.
Yeah.
So yes, that's why he's not with us. But I thought it was great in the season. We were the one season we were in the conference proper. He had a great season, and he scored a goal with a toe poke against Solihull. You don't get many of them these days, do you?
You don't? Nah, no, that's lucky, isn't it? I'll have to
I
talk to
love
them
that.
about that one.
It was my favourite thing. That you like Harry is one of the favourites for the title, but it's not been plain sailing as you alluded to earlier when you said 4-0 to Chorley. Can you sum up what's happened so far?
I mean, playing completely different football to what we did last season.
Yeah.
With Lakeland, it was a lot of long ball. It was a lot of win your first header, and if not, you have to win your second. And it was
Yeah.
all we'll go down the wing, crosses in the box to gold. And it's just completely different this season with fast build-up play, where we control midfield, and we have got an absolute goal machine in Michael Giassi, he's been at the club before, but he didn't have the greatest stint. But obviously, he's been to Peterborough Sports. He's come back. He's a completely different guy. I mean, he scored at the weekend against Merthyr. He got two,
Yeah.
and his second finish was absolutely unreal.
Brilliant.
He literally ran through the whole of the play, straight through the centre at the heart of the defence. Put the goalkeeper on the floor with a little stutter shot, and then just walked around him into the net. But playing style wise, chemistry is just great between every player.
Yeah.
We're very attacking, and I mean, you saw that we scored 5 goals away at Spennymoor, and they had before that they hadn't conceded a single goal in the league. But yeah, we're very attacking. We can get caught on the defense. It just depends in the positioning. If it depends if we're playing a three back or a four back. It just depends on the day. That's your risk when you play attacking football. Um, but I think we're looking good. I mean, the Chorley game, I don't want to talk about it too much. Within 2 minutes, Manny Madger rightfully sent off. He went in
Yeah.
way too high, and the follow through just wasn't great. Perfect red card. Referee gave 5 yellow cards to Lynn players in the first half, and then we had our keeper sent off in the second half, and every other player booked. But that's the only loss we've had so far.
Yeah.
I mean, against Merthyr, that was our first home league win of the season. We got a couple of draws against Telford and Darlington, but I mean, at this point in the league, you can't tell what's going to happen. You can't tell how each team's going to shape up. But I think we're looking strong for the season, and it'll be a really good game tomorrow.
So yeah, Noah, what is it you do for the club?
I am the Kings in Town commentator and I run the Instagram account for Kings Lynn. I've only started doing the Instagram recently, but it's something I've always wanted to do. Commentary is what I want to do with my career. Is I've dreamed of doing commentary since I was a kid, and I feel like
Yeah.
with commentary, I'm improving like week in, week out. And the community we have at Lynn, they seem to enjoy it, and especially more this season. I'm having a lot more. What's the word? A lot more stuff going on with the club. I'm doing a lot more with like fans and the players and stuff compared to last season. So it's all learning. It's all new. But I'm loving putting stuff on Instagram. I'm loving the support and everything from that, and the commentary. It's just me and it. I just love it. But yeah, that's what I do.
You'll learn more when they go for a very bad period. I
Yes.
can tell you that. Absolutely.
Yeah. 100%.
Random car going past there. Okay, so we've got some ground hopper questions. Do you know what ground hopping is?
I've heard the
So the
phrase.
phrase is, so it's people who just go to different grounds. That's all they do. They all go to different grounds. Like we got a friend at Harriers, we've got two actually, Glenn and Mike, and they've got over 600 plus stadiums they've been to. I use the
Wow.
term stadiums very loosely, because it's some of them are a bit dog and duck, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, but that's ground hopping. So, what they would like to know is, what is the food like in the ground, and any recommendations?
If you'd have asked me this last season, I wouldn't have been able to give you much on it. But this season, the food is banging. I can't lie.
Okay.
We've had I can't remember what's the name. It's this pizza slice thing. And we have that outside the like just inside the ground. I
Yeah.
think we still do like loaded fries and everything. The food is great, and a lot of it we have our club chef. And he does stuff on a match day where he cooks food and stuff like that.
Nice.
And for like players and supporters and stuff, you go up to the VIP bit, which anyone can do after the game, I believe. And you just grab food. There's pizza. There's a whole load of stuff. So
Oh
food,
wow.
food, and that is good.
Sounds amazing. Closest place to the ground where you can get a pint. I remember it last season. Oh, it was dreadful. Like we lost 4-0. Phil Brown, terrible. But where I couldn't remember, there was no pubs around, I didn't think. Where's the closest place you can get a pint from?
Just round the corner from the stadium, if you come out of where you'd go in,
Yeah.
you turn right, and I think there's a pub called the Nap, and a lot of the home fans go there. A lot of people go there in
Yeah.
general. But I don't know whether you'll remember like where the walks is just behind the stadium. There's like a walkway that take literally 2-minute walk and you're in town.
Oh,
And
okay.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of pubs there. There's the White Hart, which is where we went for our awards night last season.
Yeah.
That's good in there. There's the Eagle that's in down Norfolk Street, which is again about a 3 to 5 minute walk away. But the closest pub you'll get is literally just to the right of the ground, and then I think it's down the road a little bit. But it's quite easy to find. There's multiple pubs around, especially in town. So there's plenty of places to get a pint, have a
Yeah.
laugh with your mates just before the game or after.
What about transport links? Is the train station if do you have a train station, and is it close
Yeah,
to
yeah.
you?
Yeah, we have a train station. It's literally most of the things you'll find when you go into Lynn is that walkway behind the ground. It's a massive black path, and
Yeah.
in Kingsland it's called Black Path. And yeah, it is
Love
not the
it.
most exciting name in the world, but you walk down there, and on the way into town, on your right, there's a train station. And there's trains that go in and out consistently. I
Yeah.
think they're every half an hour. I don't know. I don't really get the train that much, but yeah, there's that there. There's obviously lots of places to drive, lots of place to park your car. I mean, I can't promise about the price of anything. I don't control that,
Yeah.
but yeah, there's a lot of ways to get transport. Trains around the corner, taxi services, all that type of stuff. Whatever you really need.
Do you have any memories of playing Harriers in the last few seasons? I mean, we've got a great memory when we beat you in the playoff semi-final, was it? I think 4-1.
What year was that?
That was I want to say 22-23.
Yes, yeah, yeah. I weren't at the club at that time, but I
No.
was a fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, don't even ask. But But yeah, I mean, we played you. The only time I've seen us play you was away from home when I can't remember what score was it. Was it 3-0?
2-0, I think.
2-0,
Was
3,
that
something
last
like that.
season? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Because I literally the game before I joined midway through last season was when we beat you 4-0, and I was in the stands for that game. But
Oh,
obviously I wasn't part of the club. But then yeah, away from home. That was probably, if you don't mind me elaborating on it, that was probably one of the worst games I've been to as a commentator because is it Reece Devine down the left hand side?
Reece
Oh,
Devine.
he terrorised us all game, and we could not shut it out. And our play, we were woeful. We were so bad, and I have no point. Like, and the worst thing about it was on the coach journey home. Obviously, 7:45 kickoff on a Tuesday
Yeah.
isn't great if you're travelling.
No.
But we got to about, I think it was 20 minutes away from where we get dropped off to then like drive home or whatever, and the road was closed, and it was silly hours in the morning, and we had to wait there in a queue of traffic for hours, and I didn't get home till like 5 o'clock that
Yeah.
morning, and then at the time I was at college and I had to get up. Oh, and I don't have fond memories from that game, let's just put it that way.
Well, neither do I. So we're on as even then, I would have thought. Thank you, Noah, so much for coming on anyway. So can I have a score prediction for tomorrow night then? And what do you think the attendance will be?
Attendance, I mean, you got to put the factor in of it being a Tuesday, but
Yeah.
that's not really an excuse because when Kidderminster come to your ground, that's not something you want to miss. But I reckon attendance would be anywhere between 1.2
Yeah.
and 2, I'd say. And score prediction,
Yeah.
oh, it's a tough one to call. I mean, I'd say we're in slightly better form at the moment.
You won
Um,
4-0. Your strikers score. Do you know what? We scored one goal. Our strikers have scored one goal this season already.
I saw
One
that.
goal.
I
Let
saw,
that sink
yeah.
in. Let it sink in,
Let
buddy.
it sink in. Yeah, Michael Giassi on 7, so
Yeah.
you could almost put your money on for him to score.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick with Lynn, and I'm gonna say we're gonna win 2-1.
Well, I'm hoping for a 2-2, to be honest with you.
A Desmond.
I'd happily take a Desmond tomorrow night. That'd be amazing. Noah, thank you so much. Enjoy the game, buddy. Enjoy the commentary as well.
Thank you very much. Thanks
Cheers,
for having
pal.
me.
Thank you.